Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chris from Holy Eats. Hey, today I got a straightforward question for you. When you were younger, did your parents ever beat you to death? When I was a kid, my parents whooped me so bad. And you know what the funny thing is? None of these were like regular beatings. All three of my parents had a unique style, and each one of them was lethal. And yes, I said three because I had three parents. One of them was my stepmom. Now I gotta be honest, my biological mom never really hit me. I think she slapped me on the hand one time, but it was nothing serious. But when I tell you she beat my brother and sister to death, she beat they to death. I never understood why they couldn't learn. Like, dude, does pain not register for you? It was always the both of them at the same time. It was like they knew exactly what buttons to push to make her mad. Every time they kept pushing and pushing until she snapped. And once she was Super Saiyan, she was like, I'm about to put the balls on you. And that's when war broke out like in Revelation. See, but here's the thing. My mom wasn't really a fighter. And what I mean by that is like she didn't really have any finesse. There wasn't any art to it. She was just there to lay him down. It didn't matter who you were, if you were in the way, you were about to get dealt with. See, she was more like a bruiser than anything. In fact, she had this finishing move, and you know it was coming because she'd always say, it's clobbering time. Then she dropped the payload. Oh, shit! Every time I saw it, I was like, dang! And then sometimes they tried to get up like they wanted some more, and I was like, stay down, stay down. They just don't make no sense. It was just like, you know, they couldn't get right, you know, they just weren't here. They just weren't here. Now my stepmom's approach was a lot different, but let me tell you, it got the job done. She almost had a little bit of like a sneaky style. Like sometimes like she'd intentionally ask you a question, and she'd wait till you get to the middle of the sentence, and then like she was so fast. Like even if you were ready, you couldn't catch it. And don't let her catch you on that lean though. And if she felt like you didn't get the message, I'm not joking about none of this, man. She was serious. Like, you know that 6-inch punch Bruce Lee used to do? Where do you think it came from? So she had more technique to her beatings, but occasionally she did have a power play. Do you remember M. Bison's Psycho Crusher from Street Fighter? K.O. She pulled one on my older brother right through the living room. I didn't even know it was possible. Let's just say I've been scared of her ever since that day. Now the first two were serious, but the MVP of this beatings game is my dad. See, during the day, he was a police officer. He was committed to protect and serve. But when he took his uniform off, he turned into the Widowmaker, the Minister of Darkness, the Scream Chaser. Now please understand me, because this was a bad man. He played no games. Now the last thing you wanted to do was get into trouble before he came home, because first, the stepmom had to lay hands on you, and then you know when he got home, he was gonna redefine what pain meant. So one time, he came in the house just like this. He looked around in my room and was like, why isn't this place clean? Let me find him real quick. Then he asked me if my room was clean. And I was thinking, man, you know my room isn't clean. Why do the parents always ask questions that they already know the answers to? And then that's when he said, you have failed me for the last time, Admiral. And then I was like, hey, Dad, wait. I'll clean it up now, Dad. Just give me 1 minute, please. Dad. After that, there was no warning. He came in my room and beat my to death. You see all those people? That's really just me. I was so scared that I split into 10, and he beat every single last one of them. He even had me on the ceiling at one point. Now you see this guy? Yeah, that's me. And that wasn't even the worst part. It was his finishing move. He had this uppercut, just like in Mortal Kombat. Now, I'd seen him do it to my brother before, so I knew it was bad. But I kid you not only did I not see it coming, but he hit me so hard that I went straight to sleep. It was so loud that my neighbors came out wondering what was happening. They knew what that sound was, but they wasn't trying to mess with Vader either. See, if you look close, like, you can't see me yet because I haven't even landed. Give me a second, just hold on. Yep, that's me. Nobody could believe how far I went. It was so loud that my neighbors even came out wondering what just happened. See, that's my homeboy from way back. Like, he knew what that sound was, but he wasn't messing with Vader neither. I can't even talk to him on the phone, because whenever he calls, I see Darth Vader, I'm like, oh snap. Where? Oh, man, all I'm trying to say is that parents don't mess around. And if you don't want to get beat to death, do what they say. Hey guys, I just want to clarify something. This video was all done in good fun. I don't want to insinuate in any way that my parents are abusive or were abusive. I'm not joking. I got beat, but it wasn't like, crazy or anything like that, like any of y'all had. Right? No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, my parents are the best. They love us. They do anything for us. So don't walk away from this video thinking that I'm saying my parents are abusive, because that is not at all what it was like. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.